Quick, like and subscribe for insane luck in every game. What is going on, everybody? I'm back making another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about some drama. And no, this is not a hate video. I'm going to say this loud and clear before we get into the video. This is not a hate video. Do not send hate to any developers, any admins in their Discord or moderators. I just want to talk about the situation. And everyone is probably thinking, this is old news, we already know what you're talking about. But I wanted to give the developers a couple of days to respond. So if you do not know what the drama is, basically in this new update, Update 3, the new Hall of Mirrors game mode on the final difficulty has a 1% chance to drop a brand new item. So as you can see, we go over to Nightmare mode and it's a 1% for this new wish item. It's the only way to get this new wish item without spending real money. And the point is, this new game mode takes 30 minutes. And it takes 30 minutes to complete if you can even complete it in the first place. So let's do some math here. I'm sure everyone already knows what I'm about to say, but for the people that don't, let me just show you how long on average it takes to get one of these new items. So if you can beat Nightmare mode, that's a big if, because Nightmare mode is super hard. But if you can beat Nightmare mode, and if you can beat it every single time, back to back, without sleeping or eating or doing anything, it takes 3,000 minutes, which is 50 hours on average. You have to play Nightmare mode for 50 hours on average to get one wish. And that's not even the crazy part. These wishes you spend over here for these brand new units. And the new absolute best unit in the entire game is the Secret Shadow Dragon, which, as you can see, is a 0.1% chance to get. So let's do 50 hours times 1,000. 50,000 hours on average to get the new Shadow Dragon. 50,000 hours. To be an expert in anything in life, it's known that you need to spend around, on average, 10,000 hours to be an expert at something, to perfect a task. It takes 5 times that just to get this new unit without spending a bunch of money. But if you do want to spend money, this is also crazy. It costs 10,000 Robux for 50 of these wishes. So on average, you're going to have to spend 200,000 Robux to get 1,000 wishes, because it's going to take 1,000 wishes on average to get a 1 out of 1,000 secret. So if you do 50,000 hours divided by 24, that is 2,083 days, divided by 365 for the amount of days in a year, and it's 5.7 years on average to get this new secret. And we're gonna have another update soon, and there's gonna be new good stuff to go for. So pretty much spend 200,000 Robux, which is well over $1,000 USD, or grind for 5.7 years on average. Now, as you can see from this screenshot, one of the moderators responded to somebody. Like I said, please don't send any hate to anybody. I just want to talk about the situation, but this got a lot of people mad. One of the moderators said, "I already got every unit, quit crying and go play instead of crying here like a little kid." Because there's been a lot of people really upset about how it takes 5.7 years on average to get the new secret, or you have to spend 200,000 Robux on average. Everybody's mad about it. But this admin said that he got it already. 8 hours after the update came out, he posted this in the Discord. Now, I don't want to call anyone a liar. I really don't want to call anyone a liar, but it takes an hour and a half minimum to get through easy, medium, and hard, obviously. And that's if you beat them first try and instantly go into the next game as soon as the previous one ends. It takes at least an hour and a half to get through these. So he's pretty much saying that within 6.5 hours, he was able to pull enough wishes to get the secret. Now, even with 6.5 hours of playing, that is 11 runs. So he's saying out of 11 runs, he got the 1% wish, or he got the 1% wish multiple times. Even if he got it multiple times, just getting it once in 11 runs is really lucky. But let's say he got the wish multiple times. Let's say he got so insanely lucky that he got a wish every run. He hit the 1% 11 times in a row. Even if he did that, do you know how lucky he would have to be to then only have 11 wishes and still open a 1 in 1,000? I'm just not sure if I believe it. I don't really want to call anyone a liar, but the odds are so astronomically low that in 6.5 hours, you even got a single wish in the first place. And even if you did get a single wish or two in those 6.5 hours, which is insanely lucky on its own, 1 or 2 wishes, and then you pulled the 1 in 1,000% also? I'm just not sure if I can believe that. I'm just not sure if I can believe that. But even if he did get really that lucky, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. If somebody got that lucky and then everyone just called him a liar, I mean, that would really suck. I wouldn't want that to happen to me. Imagine getting that lucky and then everyone just calls you a liar and trashes on you. So I don't want to call him a liar, but if he did get that lucky, that is insane. But yeah, back to what I was saying. As you can see from the rest of the screenshot, I was only showing you a part of it. People are not happy with that response. And I haven't seen any other official responses from the devs. There obviously hasn't been any patches that have increased the chances or anything. But here's what I think. Obviously, I think that this game mode is way too hard and they need to adjust it. But how much they should adjust it is up for debate, obviously. I think that Nightmare mode should be at least a 50% chance to get a wish. And I think it should also be like a 20% chance or maybe a 15 or 10% chance to get like 5 wishes or 10 wishes. And I think that change alone would be nearly good enough. I don't know. Like, that's such a drastic change that literally makes progression like 50 to 100 times faster, but progression is so bad with this new game mode. It literally needs to be like 100 times faster. Well, actually, way more than 100 times faster. It takes 50,000 hours on average, 5.7 years, and that's 5.7 years straight. So if you're sleeping and eating and having a life, it's more like 20 or 30 years on average. If you actually like do other things throughout the day and sleep and eat, it's probably like 20 to 40 years on average instead of just 5.7 years. So even if they do make it 100 times easier, let's say they make wishes 100%. You get a wish every time you beat Nightmare mode, which is still really hard, and it still takes 30 minutes. That is still 500 hours on average, or 1,000 Nightmare mode runs to obviously get 1,000 wishes to get the Shadow Dragon that's 1 out of 1,000. Now, even with 1,000 wishes, you could still get unlucky and not get him. I don't see any sort of secret pity system on this screen, so you could get him in just a few wishes. You could get him in a few hundred wishes. You could get him at around 1,000 wishes, which is what most people on average get because he's 1 out of 1,000, but you could also spend like 3,000 or 5,000 wishes and just get crazy unlucky. So currently, you could spend your entire life, I'm not even kidding, your entire life, you could spend grinding Nightmare mode, trying to get wishes. If you're really lucky, you'll get a wish every week or two. And every week or two for the rest of your life, you spend this 1 out of 1,000 trying to get this secret. So yeah, something needs to be done. Something absolutely needs to be done. Because even just getting like the new good mythic, for example, still takes almost a year on average. Still takes like 7,000 hours on average instead of 50,000 hours on average. Like just for the new mythic, not even a secret. Literally just a mythic, and it takes almost a year on average, and that's if you're playing all day, every day. I'm talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of hours just to get the mythic. So yeah, I waited a few days to make this video. I know everyone's probably going, oh, this is old news, but I wanted to see if the developers responded, and I haven't seen anything yet. So it's not guaranteed that they're still not going to respond. They could be working on a big change, and they could completely rework how this entire game mode and exclusive wishes system works. They could make it way better, and they could make it actually worth playing and grinding for. But we haven't seen that yet. If we do get a good update, obviously I'll be back making another video, and I will obviously talk positively about any good changes they make, but honestly right now, the Hall of Mirrors is for fun. It's for fun, and it's also to get magic mirrors to evolve stuff. It also gives you a decent amount of gems and some really good food to level up your units. But it's also kind of just for fun right now. If you're playing the Hall of Mirrors, expecting to get wishes, expecting to open some of these new units, you could spend your entire life with how the game currently is and still not get these new units. So yeah, hopefully something will be changed soon. I like this game. I have a lot of fun playing this game. I even had a lot of fun playing this new game mode. I had literally no complaints until I saw what everyone was saying, and I actually paid attention to the drop rewards for Nightmare mode, and then yeah, I realized it takes 50,000 hours to get this new secret. Either that or just pay like $2,000 worth of Robux, pay almost 250,000 Robux. So yeah, not really much else to say on this situation. Hopefully they do something to fix it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment some ideas for more future videos down below, and subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you all in the next one very soon. Peace out, everybody.